By the way, dude, the elk's been delicious.
Thank you. Glad you like it.
I made this American chop suey with it, and my wife gave a fucking bad review before anybody even tasted it, and everybody just said, fuck it. Like, she goes, it looks like Hamburger Helper. I've been chowing it for like 4 days. Like, out of respect for that fucking elk that you shot. It's like, I'm eating all this shit. I don't care if it's fucking bad.
Does it make you more aggressive?
What?
Elk.
No, Joe, you fucking lunatic. Somebody gets in my face, that might cause me to get more lunatic. I eat a little bit of protein. You had to beat the fuck out of people for like 3 decades before you could like chill, smoke a little weed, put on your Little Rascals hat, and just fucking chill out. You don't understand. I love him to death. But this guy is the most testosterone fucking filled dude I've ever met. That's why I love him. I love him. He's like every guy I met in Boston fucking welded together. He's crazy.
The Little Rascals hat will haunt me for the rest of my life.
No, and this is what's killing me. No,
I'll never put this on.
No, Joe, you're crushing that. He's crushing that hat. Come on, you know who he is. You're killing it. I love it. I love it.
You don't have to balance it out. I like it. It's hilarious.
I one time I ate 2.5 pot brownies and went to the airport to fly to Costa Rica just because I didn't know what I was doing. I was with somebody else who never really consumed it. So she ate half of one.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, you're bigger, eat a whole one. So I ate the whole one. And I'm sitting there, and she's going, I'm starting to feel it. And I'm like, I'm not feeling anything. She goes, well, maybe you need another one. So I ate another one.
Oh, God. God damn.
And they were like the size of like bathroom tiles. Just fucking chowing these things.
No.
So then the car comes, and I'm still not feeling anything. And we're going to leave, and I didn't want to leave food out, and I got a sweet tooth, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll eat the last half.
No!
Yeah. So I get in the fucking car, everything's going good, and she's looking at me. I go, I don't feel anything. And she's looking, she goes, you're high. I go, I'm not high. She goes, I can see it on your face. You're fucking high. I go, I'm not fucking high. And I made a phone call to somebody, and they never returned my call. I don't know what the fuck I said. But I fucking... And I saw the person, too. We were developing a show, and I called the writer. I was like, I got all these ideas. And we continued to develop the show, and he never brought up the phone call. So I got to the airport, and I'm like, I'm fine. I don't feel anything. I paid the guy, and I stepped out. And right as I stepped out, it was like fucking boom.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, it felt like, you know, like when your foot falls asleep really bad? It felt like there was a ball of that, like hovering right over my head. Like there was a sun of that feeling. And I went in there, dude, and I just started fucking laughing in the airport, and I couldn't stop because I didn't know how to control the high. I was just fucking dying. And I went in, and you know, you either slide your passport or you stick the credit card in.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like a bad movie, I was trying to stick my passport into the credit card thing. I know, it's so hacky. That's what I was doing. And I was flying Continental Airlines.
You got hacky in the middle of your high.
And the lady comes over, and she tapped me on the shoulder, one of the Continental ladies, and she took my passport out of my hand, and then she just slid it for me. And then I just looked at her, and I go, thanks. And I looked away, and I think for like 90 seconds was crying, laughing. I was like, my wife said I was laughing so hard, it looked like somebody I knew died. Like I looked like I was mourning. And then I got to security, and this paranoia just came over me, and I just started fucking taking everything off. I was like, I just don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. And I got through security, and I was like, thank God. It's just so slow, and I could feel everybody was just going like 90 miles an hour, and just slowly just taking the shit out of the bins. And then this black dude working security he goes, yo, my man, Chappelle Show. Yo, Chappelle Show. And I look over, he goes, hey, man, when's that show coming back? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I looked, in another 90 seconds, I was dying laughing. Dying fucking laughing, and I somehow made it to the gate.
How long were you high?
Oh, like, dude, when I got on the fucking plane, like this paranoid, I was looking at my wife like, what did you put in this? It's fucking crazy. I remember there was this little kid, this little toddler that they had dressed in a fucking suit. You know, that's cute, right?
Yeah.
And I remember when we were in the terminal, he was talking like, and I felt like I could almost fucking get what he was saying. And I was like, it was freaking me the fuck out. So I used Miles, and we were sitting first class, so I was sitting there, and I'm fucking freaking out. You know when it starts to back up, the line's standing you. When that fucking kid stopped right next to me, and he's talking, in a fucking suit, like this little Jay Leno-looking kid. I was just freaking. Dude, I just wanted to stand up and admit everything. Like, hey, 2.5 pound brownies! I want to get off the fucking plane! I just had to get it. So for like 2 days, I was like weed hungover. Like I could feel it, like I did damage to my brain, and I never really fucked with it again. But
Are you saying that the wife of the president of the United States doesn't matter?
I'm saying that Michelle Obama, the current wife, should run for president.
No, absolutely.
Why? Because she danced on Ellen? Being the wife of the president versus actually running the country is so fucking different. Give me
She
a fucking break.
also danced
so
in
if you marry
Ohio.
some dude and you're out there crushing it in arenas, you're like, your husband should then go do fucking stand-up because he hung around your
different.
comedy notebook? It's
No.
not different.
It's
It's
no,
not
it's
different.
not.
This
This
That's
whole
not.
fucking thing with these first ladies fucking
Whoa.
picking a goddamn cause and all of a sudden like,
here it
ooh,
comes.
they're presidential is fucking ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous at all. It's
Why?
not ridiculous
Why?
because women have an opinion and we talk in your ear all the time. Are you telling me that when you designed your house, it was all your decision
It has nothing-
and your
That's
wife
right,
didn't have
Sarah,
anything
no,
to do with it?
It has nothing to do
Are
with
you
sex.
telling me that you can go on tour wherever
No.
the fuck you want and your
I'll
wife
wait,
is
I'll
like,
wait
yeah,
this
sure,
out.
go
I'll
ahead.
wait this out. What it has to do with is actually doing the job.
What do you mean doing the job? You
My
say
mother was a nurse. I hung out with her
she's
forever.
a lawyer just like him.
Time out. My mother was a nurse. I hung out with her for my whole fucking life.
Right.
Okay? If someone came into the ICU unit, I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Well, that's because you're
Just
not
because I
trained.
hung around with her with scrubs.
That's completely different. You're not trained as a nurse. Barack Obama is a lawyer, and so is Michelle.
That's not a politician.
But it doesn't matter. Like, he wasn't a politician when he got elected. That was the whole thing about him.
No.
He had been a
But
senator,
going
but he
from
had very
fucking,
little experience.
you're talking about going from never being a politician to the highest fucking office
Which is
ever.
exactly what Trump is doing. That's exactly what
I'm
Donald
not
Trump
voting.
just did.
I didn't vote for him, you fucking lunatic.
I'm not saying you did.
You see that? That is sexist shit right there.
I didn't say
Right
you did.
there.
I didn't say that you
Right
did.
there.
I didn't
Right
say that
fucking
you did.
there. That is the bullshit.
That is not what I
That
said.
is the double standard.
I did not say
fucking
that you
bullshit.
voted for him.
Right
I
there.
If I was a white knight and I was trying to fuck Sarah Tiana, I'd be yelling at you right now, Bill Burr.
I'm not
Dude,
trying to. That's
It's
not
such
what I said.
fucking bullshit.
I'll wait till you're done.
If Hillary,
Dude, do you think who is that billionaire? Let me ask you this. Do you think?
It's just a monkey like.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
He took his shirt off.
Oh!
He waved it around. We reacted to it.
Hey, this is Southside Steve, and this is Southside Steve TV, and this is Bill Burr.
that's your question?
I'm just saying who you are.
Oh yeah, all right. I don't like you. Creep me out with that big microphone and that country western shirt.
Oh, no, this isn't country western. It's like, it's hip now to wear this.
okay.
This is my nightclub look. Yeah, come
Okay.
on.
All right. This is. I guess this is the internet, right? You just sort of just throw it out there.
I just throw it out there. I figure you're a funny guy.
Oh,
and
yeah, throw it out there. I'll throw it out there too.
Well, here's the deal. Bill's a comedian. He's at the Punchline. He's in town, and you're a funny guy. You've got these routines in your head, so I figure I'll toss you a mic and you go.
And I'm going to do stand up in front of 9 people in a radio station? No, I'm not doing that.
Well, you're taking the fun out of
Tell you what,
Southside Steve TV.
I'll take. How about I give you $5 and I want to watch you line dance and I'm a racist cowboy.
I don't know how to line dance, dude.
Okay.
Racist cowboy boots.
I threw it out. You don't have any questions. What am I supposed to do?
Are you a racist? Let's talk about racism.
Like this. I
No.
thought this was going to be like, What exactly is on the website? Are there like titties or something like that? Like
No, I'm not doing anything weird to you.
Okay.
Here's Larry, one of our hosts of the show, to help out. Larry?
I was trying to explain to Bill how you put the mic, warn him that you're going to put the mic in his face without asking him a question. Be prepared for that. Apparently, he didn't take me seriously. I'd also like to point out that I hope you enjoyed the technique where Steve, you begin talking, and Steve takes the microphone away from you. It's a counterpoint to that first move. Yeah.
I'm a mic hog. But do you like my mic?
No, I don't. I don't. Please.
Is that comfortable? Is this uncomfortable?
This is no, don't, man. Honestly, can I take the mic?
Sure.
Now that's the number one thing you don't do. As I learned that in broadcasting school, you never give up the microphone. See, now I have the power. This Bob Barker thing.
Yeah.
You're what is this? Rock 100.5. Mm-hmm. This is the worst interview I've ever done, and he's wearing Stetson cologne or something. It's just really overpowering.
How you doing?
You know what he looks like? He looks like the first guy who gets his ass kicked in a Steven Seagal movie.
No.
The background guy behind the big kingpin. Why don't you handle this?
No,
there you go. No, you can't.
Come on, let's share it.
Okay.
Are you a racist?
No, I'm not a racist.
Because earlier we had some racist humor on the show. I just want to know, do you like black people?
Yes, I do. Well, I mean, what? Just overall?
Those of color. Anyone other than white people.
I like anybody who's not an asshole.
There you have it. We can agree on that. I'm right there with you.
Just don't pick a race of people. I love Eskimos, all of them. One of them's going to be a dick, right? I feel the same way about that whole support the troops. Just all of them? Like there's not one asshole in the Air Force? Just this whole paranoia, oh, I support all of them. I don't. I support 98% of them, but the 2%, you know who you are. Okay?
Get them, Bill. Get them, Bill.
Right,
Get them, Bill.
Taking all the easy things, all the fucking senator's sons who's not even showing up for the fucking goddamn Coast Guard that you're in. I don't support you.
There you have it. In those words, Bill Burr, a funny, funny man on Southside Steve TV. Can I get a yeah? Come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's not. This isn't redneck. This is hip. It's hip.
It's not hip. You were not hip.
It's very hip. You
look like you just rented Urban Cowboy.
It's a great movie, John Travolta. See it.
All right, you got to wrap it up, man. You got to know when to wrap it up.
I've been trying. You're the one that came in with Travolta humor.
All right, thank you.
Hey, this is Southside Steve. This is Southside Steve TV, and this is a repeat guest on my show. This is Bill Burr. How you doing, brother?
Nice to be here. Feeling very respected here,
dude.
With the microphones.
Size matters.
That last video we did, a lot of people thought that I was seriously upset with you.
No.
At least on YouTube. I can't believe that there's morons on YouTube that didn't believe that I was having a good time.
You think that we're not friends? You think we don't walk away from this and hug it out? I like this guy.
Just because he has a NASCAR accent and I sound like some prick from Boston.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean we can't find a common ground.
We can have a bromance.
Ugh.
If we went to a movie together, would we sit next to each other? Would you want a seat between us?
Oh, Jesus.
Because that's a tough
I'd want to sit like 9 rows behind you and just tug on your ponytail.
You savage.
That's what I would do.